Maganda o maga, kamusta everybody? This is Scott Expat in the Philippines. Just dropped mummy off and oh, that's a new bus. Heading back home now. Early morning here, 8:56 and 12 degrees. That what you can see straight ahead is Southern Cross Station, and that's the car park up there. Southern Cross is to my left, and we're going to do a right turn. Hope everyone's having a beautiful wake up morning, especially back home in the Philippines. For once we got no rain. Yay! Had enough of that. They can get out in the garden again. I got people out cleaning the pedestrian push buttons. Well, some jobs are created, which is good. Wonder what's going to happen after everything finishes. I suppose it'll keep going. I suppose I'll keep them on, because you never know. You know, it's probably really a good job for people that are out of work and got nothing to do. So, you know, at least we're creating some jobs out of all this. Be interesting to see. That's Harley Heaven over there on the left, where you can buy your Harley Davidsons. They re-renovated that building 3 years ago and re-modernised it, and Harley Davidson are now taking it over and recalled it Harley Heaven. They used to be in Elizabeth Street in the city, but I think because what was happening is a lot of bike riders and bikies and I've got nothing against bikies. I've got nothing against bikies, guys. They were parking their bikes on the footpath, and pedestrians walking up and down Elizabeth Street were getting a little bit annoyed because they've got to, you know, watch where they're going. And you know, I can understand it in one way, and another way, well, you know, I think, well, gee, guys, come on, what's going on? If you can't walk around a bike, or there was plenty of room, to be honest. There was plenty of room for them to walk around, walk straight down Elizabeth Street, so no stress there. That's McMahon's Hotel. Had a few beers in there at one time. Tropical Tim. Beautiful pub. Really nice pub in there, which is good. They used to have the topless barmaids and that. Yes, so everybody can say what they want. Yes, I did go in there quite a few times. Just have a peek a bit. Old perv I am. But you know, it's funny, they brought in the pokey machines, like you see in the casinos, and well, they, with that and with topless barmaids, it brought the pub down to its knees basically, and new owners took over and they've redone it. So where those apartments are there on the left, used to be there used to be a brothel down there. Yes, visited once before I was married. But you know, you have to contain your wild urges to somewhere, so I won't hold back on anything, guys. I'm pretty well straight out with the truth, but that was many years ago and before I met Arlene, so I'm pretty well clean fish. But as I said, you know, sometimes you have to contain your wild urges, and the girls have got a job to do. They're out to make money, so I don't really blame them. You know, some people need to make money that can't get jobs. Some girls tend to fall out of places and lose their zest for what they want to do in life, and it just sort of changes their life career pattern. So you know, you sort of got to feel for them, and without them, well, there'd be a lot more rapes on the street and that. So let's just give the girls a bit of a breather, give them a bit of a go, because they're out there doing a I call it sex therapy. And you know, if they're in a brothel, they can't do nothing wrong. They're doing the right thing. They're staying off the street. So they cleaned up St Kilda, got rid of all that prostitution on the street. You will see a few down there that think, don't go there, guys, because they're not really, they're, I hate to say it, but you don't know where those girls have been, and you don't know who they've been with. So I feel sorry for them. They had a chance, and by the way, prostitution on the streets in Melbourne is now illegal. So those that do it, and if you're talking to a girl, well, guys, you're going to get caught by the Mr. Policey man, because, yes, it's illegal. And you will be fined, and you will have to appear in court. And so, yeah, stay away. Just go to the right places, indoors, where it belongs. As I said, those girls provide a service which keep rapists off the street. It's an unnecessary evil, guys, but unfortunately someone's got to do it. I used to work down here. I'll show you where. No, not as a prostitute, but I used to work for detailing cars for Barnett's panel shop. It was a good job. Just some of the staff there, whoops, sorry, me and them didn't get along, so I decided to move on. And at that time Mum took sick, so I then decided to be a carer. CJ came along, and I'm a carer of him and a carer of my mother. So that's my life. And you know, I had quite a few jobs. I used to work for Mitsubishi. I used to work for Ford as a car detailer. I used to work for John Blair Honda out at Paran before I met Arlene. Before that, Australian Motor Auctions. Was a detailer there too. That is my good job. Very well thinking of getting back into it. I need to get my hamstrings and my leg muscles right first before I do. This is North Kensington, I do believe. There's rail gates up the top here. Yeah, scrumptious morning, which means beautiful. Over there on your right is Barnett's body shop, and that's where I used to work, just on the right there where that brown fence is. The building, the brown fence is where they keep all their cars, all their cars that get smashed, brought in from tow trucks, and they store them in there. At Kensington Collision Centre. 2 collision centres there. Beautiful coffee shops and that around here. Bit more traffic on the road, guys. Yeah, all the brothels and massage parlours have closed down because of all this too as well. Our government, the state government here in Victoria, is not opening until after Mother's Day, basically because he wants to make sure we're slowly opening, little doors and little gates, so we can get back to work and get this economy going again. But you know, it's hard, it's been hard, but you get something like this that comes around and it puts a stop on everything, guys, unfortunately. But you know, we'll get over it. We'll get out of this, and everyone will be. Oh, they put a medium strip in there. And well, the panel shops and that have been open for a while, which has been good. Taking it a different way today. That building straight ahead, that's just gone up. Whoa, Jesus, that gone up. That used to be a hotel there. Hotel Motel is an old pub originally before they knocked it down and built that. Now it's all condos and things going on around here now. A park over to the right there. This has got a red light camera here too as well. You've got to be quick to get across. There's a security camera over there to the right where that guy's walking. It takes photos of cars going through red lights, and it's also a security camera for the area too as well. Going a different way this morning, guys, for a change. Good thing about Melbourne is I pretty well know Melbourne back to front, even without a Melways, which a Melways is a book full of maps of every suburb in Melbourne, from north to east to west to south. And it's great to have. in your car, Melways. It's a big condominium there now. I think it's a hotel. To my left is the Flemington racetrack where they hold the Melbourne Cup. Some people are impatient. Tram lines go all over the place in Melbourne, bar certain areas. So you can get a tram here to the Melbourne show, which will be coming up here on our left. So take a tour, show you the Melbourne Zoo, the Melbourne show. Sorry, used to be where all these buildings are. They used to come up to here, but now they've pushed it back a bit, and that's it there on the left. That's one of the exhibition building type things where they have wood shopping and other events. Philippine Fiesta goes there on a off season. They're shutting the show this year, first time since the Second World War. We probably won't have the Royal Melbourne show this year. We'll see what happens. They might decide to open it, but I think for everybody's safety it's better if it's closed, which doesn't make sense really when they're starting to slowly open everything. This here is Ascot Vale. It's a suburb. I'm going through. Nice leafy suburb, as we call them. It's all changed around here since I was a kid. The streets are still the same, just lights in different areas now, which is good. Buses just about run everywhere now. It's different bus lines in Australia and in Victoria for different areas, different suburbs, and different bus lines. Ascot Vale is a big suburb. It goes all the way down here to the main road, which we will do a left turn. Another major intersection. I should say little intersection. To my right, I'm sorry I'm not going down that way, but to my right is the Waterloo Cup Hotel. Yay! I'm not going to sing that song again, I've already done that once, but I reckon Tropical Tim would love a few beers out of that hotel. It's a lovely old hotel, I'm only joking too. It's beautiful inside. It's been fully renovated. It's an old building, been around for quite some time, since this area first opened. So we have a lot of beautiful hotels. Even the Young and Jackson's, which is on the other side of Flinders Street Station. As I said, all tram tracks. This tram line runs up as far as the top here near High Point West, which is on the far top of the hill. Looks, oh, they've pulled the buildings apart. Looks like they're going to redo something there. We're crossing over the Melbourne River now. Australian flag flying proud and free. Next set of lights, I'll readjust my phone. It's slipped a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be pulled down and probably made for apartments, that old servo. It's been around for a while. Oh, and we're back. Straighten it up a bit better. Hang on, guys. There, so this goes around here to High Point West Shopping Centre, which is up on the hill on our left. They're new condos again. This been actually fully renovated and rebuilt, which is good. That's those big buildings up the top there. We'll go in and pick up Arlene later for work when she's finished. Tram also comes down from Footscray, which is that one turning towards my right there. You can get that tram and that'll take you up to Footscray. That's the munitions there to my right. Remember the day I was up on the hill, which would be at the back of this place, looking towards this road. Looking towards this road. That's taken from that far side of the thing. Looks like state troopers are out. This morning, just pulled up a guy for speeding by the look of things. This is the Melbourne River, and we're coming now over to into Avondale Heights, my old stamping grounds, guys. I used to play football on my right there, football ground. Yeah, we used to ride our bikes down to High Point occasionally. It's good fun. Big dump truck. Bit dirty. CJ sound asleep, guys. Move over to my far left. Must be hard rubbish hard rubbish is what you get told by your council to put out all your stuff that you don't want, which mean, you know, old bikes or stuff like that, you know, chairs, some people put chairs, tables, broken tables out. You know, it's probably easy just to slip it in a trailer and take it up the tip, really, when you look at it. But hard rubbish is basically that. And you can also ring another collection, which comes and picks up washing machines and old dishwashers and stuff like that, and they recycle them and break them down. So but Avondale Heights is a lovely area, and if you go down that road to my right, just as we've gone past, that'll take you down to the back of Canning Street, and you can go down where the old tea gardens used to be. They're not there anymore, but which is a shame because they got vandalised in the early 70s as some say it was vandalism, some say it was due to lack of people going down there to have, because they used to have Devonshire teas, which is scones and a cup of tea and other little things. But I don't know, I think it was just the guy at the time, business wasn't going too well, and the economy was a bit different back then, you know, so things change, guys, sometimes for the best, sometimes for the worst. We'll see what happens when we come out of this thing, eh? Not so much traffic here this morning. I think people are slowly getting back to work, but you know, I think that they should have probably rebuilt it and in the same format as what it was. So you could, when you went for a walk, you had a shop to go and thing. And if they had a sign down there, the main road, it would have been a lot easier to find when you go walking. To go and sit down and have a cup of coffee and walk around the area, and because it's a nice walk along the Melbourne River there, it really is. I've done it on bike, push bike, many years ago, and back then it was only a little dirt footpath, so hope the film's not wobbling too much. It's supposed to have a stabilizer in this phone, so I'll check it back later after I've got back home with CJ and see what's happening with it. You could say this is a bit of a live, but with no live from the car. Anyway, we'll be back soon. Okay. Well, we're back, guys. Thought I'd just turn off for a minute and then come back again. So now we're going through East Keilor, my old stamping ground. We're going to do a left here at the lights and head up to Sunbury. As I said, the roads are a bit quiet, which is good. This is another main arterial road into going into the city and coming out of the city, which is good. Also, you can come off the freeway and go into your local suburbs such as East Keilor or Avondale Heights, if you need to get off, you come off the Keilor Park Road turn off. And it'll bring you up around the old Keilor Park Drive. Over to my right is the industrial area, big industrial park. You can go and pick up things, plumbing supplies and furniture. And we're going over the freeway now, which is the Western Ring Road. Yeah, so you can pick up different things. There's also four-wheel drive opposite locks down there, and other little outlets that if you need things like, as I said, furniture and stuff like that. And there's also some repair and body shops behind there too as well. Sun's a bit bright this morning, guys. Beautiful day for a drive. Beautiful morning, I should say, for a drive. Staying corrected again. Okay. Over to my right there is where Carl Williams, a gangster, was killed in Barwon prison. Don't know what for, but he was hit in the back of the head by an exercise bike, the pole, and died suddenly in Barwon prison. That's the local Keilor cemetery by rights. We've got Bringbank Park to my left, just before the lights, and go straight down there. That takes you into Keilor Park. Go to my left here, brings you back onto the Calder Highway, which can take you to Bendigo, Swan Hill, or Echuca and Mildura when you get up to the right past, going through Bendigo and go to Mildura. This is actually the last of my road trip videos. Long videos I do. But I thought I'd just show you the area. That's Mount Macedon sticking up over the top of those that hill there, which is actually called the Melbourne Valley. Melbourne River we're just going over. Come on, darling, drop your speed. You're doing over 80k. Before they put these barriers in, the police used to sit up here and point their radars down at the top of the hill up here. And trust me, they used to get a lot of people. And yep, I agree. It's silly 80k going up a hill. It doesn't make sense. But not there, but just up here further to my left is where they used to sit up on the hill. And I'm just about doing 81 at the moment, but she would have to be doing at least a little bit over 80k. But up here they had a fenced area where it was cut, where it was open, and they used to park the car on an angle facing up this road with the radar facing down. And then when they put that barrier up, they moved over to this other side and started having the police cars just up here past this 80 sign, catching the cars coming around the bend. So, but they think they've readjusted it, and they basically sit around that off emergency lane there, or just here to my right where that gap is. I'll sit there with the radar and pick your speed. See how much you can do. Well, it's now 100k zone. Fair bit of traffic now coming on again, coming back. As I said, people sort of going back to work again slowly, not too fast, just, you know, probably 3 in an office or something like that, you know. Probably be Australia and New Zealand will be flying in and out to each other's country soon. And Tasmania's always been, you know, in and out, fly in, fly out, and the boat will probably be starting up again. But the Spirit of Australia won't be docking at Port Melbourne anymore, guys. For the moment, they will, until they build the new facility in Geelong. So if you want to go to Tasmania, you have to go to Geelong to get the Spirit of Tasmania, and it'll probably be a bigger area. It'll be, I suppose, in modern day now with cars and driving and everybody having their own car, you just about can go anywhere you want now. Those who haven't got a car will probably have to catch the bus to Geelong, or you can get the train from Southern Cross railway station to Geelong and then get the boat to Tasmania. Oh, lovely. How's that? That's nice. Sound of a Harley Davidson, I love it. White colour bike, petrol tank, and mud guards, high handles like the old choppers used to have. But yeah, they're apparently they have decided to send the company that owns the Spirit of Tasmania, the boat ferry that goes from Melbourne to Tasmania, which will be now going to, from probably in a couple of months, will be now going to out of Geelong to Tasmania. So that's not too bad, I suppose, but this means you've got to take a trip further down to Geelong to get the ferry. Be convenient for those that live, I think they're excuse me, just got a cough there. I drank my coffee and I haven't got anything to water it down. But I think they basically thought, well, because there's a lot of people over Geelong that have got to come into Melbourne to get the ferry, they probably thought that it'd be a better setup if they do it out of Geelong, which is down there, Corio there in Geelong. They'll be building a new boat terminal That's Calder Park Raceway. That big part there, the hill, that used to be the Thunderdome, where they used to bring out all the American cars for racing. Not so much now. It's sort of due to the economy and everything like that, it's died. The only thing you have there, which is on my left here, is the other part of Calder, is the drag racing, and kids who do like to, that have got cars drifting, I think it's called now. Yeah, you can enter your car and drift around Calder Park Raceway and have the time of your life. I'm not into that. It used to be years ago when I was a kid, but drifting wasn't around then. It used to be just drag racing, and we used to go and watch the drag races before the Thunderdome was built. But now all of a sudden it's just a eyesore, just sitting there. They do, I think, run the occasional Oscar, which is just similar to the NASCAR, but just for Australian car racing, really, guys. A lot of gum trees around here. New ones growing up. My boy can sleep, jeez. Thought he'd be awake by now, but he was up a bit late last night. He didn't even get to sleep. Arlene didn't get him to bed early. Sort of still awake. So, what do you do, eh? Lone bike rider training. Similar to what my father used to do years ago before I was born. Bike ride around Victoria. But yes, it's sort of come green now with all the rain, which is good. We've been having. Hopefully it stays that way for a while. Now coming on to winter, we'll get the cold frosts and fog. We missed the fog early this morning. We're a little bit later getting out. There's plenty to do in Melbourne. You've got the Melbourne Zoo, you've got the Penguin Parade up at Phillip Island, which is in the south of where we are. You got Hillsville Sanctuary, which is in the east. Snowfields over in the east. I think we got plenty of snow, guys. Gonna get some more too by the look of it, coming on to winter. As you can see, Mount Macedon is pretty clear now. The clouds slowly moved away. Got the winery up on the hill there. Beautiful mountain ranges around where we are. Plenty to do up this way too as well. Sightseeing, Echuca, paddle steamers. You go up to Swan Hill, they go up there. Mildura. As far down to Yarrawonga, you can get the Piap out of Yarrawonga and travel up the river. Aldi truck. It's probably on its way up to our Aldi shopping centre, or that one will probably be going far up as Echuca, maybe Swan Hill, supplying food and other items. That's Diggers Rest there. They've actually closed Plumpton Road because we came home that way yesterday and had to do a detour around the back of Diggers Rest. But that sun's bright. It's nice and warm in the car, guys. And the sun's out. I haven't even got the heater on, which is good. Looking over straight ahead, probably Kilmore's out that way. Might be a little bit over as we go around the bend. Kilmore's over sort of that way, and Broadford and Seymour is over towards that side of the country where all those hills are. You get a different aspect of when you're driving. There's Mount Macedon, as we were coming up, looks straight ahead, but it's actually over there to my left, behind all the wine groves and stuff like that area, farms. Some people have got some lovely property. I wish I could get up the top of the hill there and do a video overlooking Sunbury the opposite way, but unfortunately I cannot. I need permission. Oh, looty doody, here comes a bus. We're going to go over into the right lane anyway. And as I said, I was told the building over there towards my right is going to be the new Kmart, question mark at the moment under that, so we'll see what happens there. We've got Rosenthal there, which is big Woolworths, and Bunnings, which is builders in the Philippines, I believe. My good friend Billy in the Philippines did a thing on builders over there in the Philippines. I haven't even had a chance to look for that video, guys. Be a builder, either going to another job site. Kenworth, new model. That's the surgery, Vineyard Medical Surgery there. Got lots of little manufacturing and auto repairs there to my right. Red Rooster to my left. Nice chicken and that. Arlene doesn't like it. I don't know why. We had it once and she just doesn't like it, guys. But that's, that's fine. I love their chicken rolls with mayo in them. Lovely. I'd give one to CJ, but he'd have it all over the place in the back of the car. He's doing well with his eating, guys, too, which is good. Lots of car yards here. Servos, one there, Caltex, one back there, and BP up here to my right. We've got Tyre, Bob Jane, T-Mart. Sunbury's growing. We've got 40 Winks there to my right. Giant's bike shop, which is owned by, I think, a lovely couple. Lovely Chinese couple who knows what to do with bikes. I'll tell you, I'm going to be taking my bike there for now on, because I got it back and it was good. I asked him nicely, could he pump up my tyres and fix up my handlebars, because silly me didn't tighten them up and I nearly went over. But that'll teach me. I thought I did tighten them, but unfortunately I mustn't have, and they kept slipping in the top part of the handle where you tighten them onto. It's Allen key. I meant to get I'll show you where it was, but the police said there was a bit of an accident yesterday, and I was going to get it on video, and I thought probably wouldn't interest anyone, but it was, I'm not sure whether it was a stolen car, because both the windows were smashed on the driver's side and the passenger. And someone was taken to hospital in the car, and there was probably 4 police cars there and an ambulance, and the tow trucks came and took the cars away. They're open because they're a necessity, and so is Shepherd's complete car care. They do auto body repairs. God, my boy can sleep. You know what? He can be up all day now. He's got it. Gonna find out later, because he'll be in the car again. He's a well-travelled boy. Just here, the accident was 4 cars. They were diverting 5 police cars, and black Commodore with the bonnet off, and driver's side and passenger side window broken. So I don't know whether the car was stolen and it ran into someone and they got him. I'm not sure what happened. So I'm just surmising. That's just my opinion, guys. Nearly home. Autumn leaves are trees are slowly losing their leaves around here. Very quiet area, which is, you know, compared to back home, I probably shouldn't compare, but back home in the Philippines, there's kids everywhere, there's people everywhere, you know, and it's fun. At least you know you're not alone on this earth. But around here, oh my God, guys, it's quiet. People are slowly bringing kids to the park. I think it's not open yet. You can walk around the park with the dog and stuff like that, but when it comes to playing on the swings, that's a no-no. Well, we're nearly home. This has been Scott, expat in the Philippines. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Take care, and remember, life is good.